I believe that's us. Welcome back to Low Energy Videos. Welcome back to Low Energy Videos. Low energy of the videos. The lowest energy of all the videos. Even those ones you think are low energy. And we are, of course, well, this is clearly Fortnite that I'm playing right now. There's no music, by the way, today. In case you're wondering why, sometimes I just want to enjoy the road. We are traveling from San Francisco all the way to Caliente, a place I've not actually been, so yay! It's gonna look exactly the same as most other places. It'll also take us 18 hours apparently, and someone didn't bother to fill up the truck completely. Well done. Now let's see, can we get out of here? No alcohol, no music. No, my luck, very few people are going to pop into Let's Chat, but that's all cool aboola. I can live with these things. What I can't live with is the cancer I have. No, that would be a terrible way for me to tell you. No, I'm currently cancer-free as far as I'm aware. So, yeah. The gist of this stream will just be time killing. After this, I think I will play something more action-packed or a strategy. And then action-packed. I've got a lot of games I need to click off the proverbial list. On Wednesday I might be able to film a little bit of, well, not Wednesday, what day? Thursday or Friday I might be filming up near around Sligo. Might even have some company. But if she doesn't want to get filmed, she doesn't want to get filmed. As a result though, that means Wasted Wednesday is still on. I'm just gonna have, it's just, you know, it's gonna be a standard fare. I will try to play a game I haven't played on this yet. But this weekend I'm going to be playing a lot of games. So that number might go down a bit. For a minute there I was like, God, I wish I had something to listen to, and then I thought, why don't I put an audiobook on? Would you imagine that? Driving and listening to an audiobook and trying to interact with what might end up being a chat. No Skyrim for the near future though, on the grounds that I kind of might have put one mod too many on, and it's now just sending the game haywire. I've turned off all the mods and that doesn't seem to do anything. So I might have to uninstall and reinstall it, which probably means I'll lose all the save files, but that's alright, seeing all the mods are gone. It's just tea, coffee, hat, truck. And that's That's all I've got. St. Patrick's Day is obviously about 16 days to go now. That's next Sunday, I believe. As such, I will be filming there, of course. So expect to see me do a low energy travel of it live in Dublin. Special guest star Claire Daly, who's already been here, so you could argue that that's not special. But I think she's special in every single way. Wait, that's terrible. Let's have a look at this building. Let's see, it's just the same. It's active fashion, sportswear, Asian food, and Chris Meat Mart that looks like it should be selling magazines. So that's all the important things you need in a town. They don't need a supermarket or a doctor's or a gas station's like 20 miles away. No. You need a meat market, an Asian food market, and 2 sportswear stores. To get out on the already on cruise control, but now it's time for some coffee. Nah, ugly coffee. Nah, coffee is quite vile. Could be worse. And it'll get the job done, which is caffeine. I forgot to do something very important. I forgot to check the chat. Yay! It worked. Truly, we are glorious. That's it. So it's a digger. Now, alas, you can't get out of the truck and then hop in and activate the digger, but still. So I saw in the news the guy about Trump spilled some beans. Which is good. because I want this shit resolved. At the very least, I don't think he needs to be impeached at this point. I think whoever ends up becoming the new Democratic nomination will end up, you know, destroy him. At least I hope so. Could you imagine people like Ben Garson spending the next 4 years reminding them every single day that Trump won a second time? We need Bernie. Or one of the other ones. You guys need Bernie. I'm not any of that. What I am is surprised, and not for politics reason. I'm on Plenty of Fish, and there's surprisingly a lot of things that, I don't know if it's women or just people in general, will put their foot in the ground, foot into like the dirt and say, no, if you're not this, if you're not this, if you're not that, we're not going to even have a conversation. And vegan seems to be high on that list. I was talking to this girl and I said as a joke, oh, well, you had me up to vegan, but I'll take my chances all the same. Which is to say, like, I'm not a vegan, but I don't give a shit, which I don't. And she just went like, well, I'm not even responding at this point now, other than to say, vegan is where I draw the line. I am vegan and I am proud. And then she just kind of fucks off. And I'm just there like, what? Okay. Others, it makes more sense. I seem to draw the attention but not the interest of a lot of Dublin girls who all say the following line: I want someone a little closer. Which is fucking true. I don't blame them one bit there. I mean, it's not too far away in the sense that I can hop on the train and I'm there, you know, lickety and indeed split. But at the same time, if they can find somebody a few feet down from me, then absolutely. No, I'm chatting to a few girls locally. But when I say I'm chatting to them, they're not the ones that just wandered away because no, you eat animal products. You're damn fucking right, I eat animal products. I don't give a shit that you don't. My friend Claire is vegan. She doesn't give a fuck. If I was cooking, all she'd ask is that I wouldn't cook with like the same utensils and things like that, and I'm like, fair enough. And it's not like I don't understand vegans. They are technically right. You know. It's just that it's not a lifestyle choice I practically want to have. If I cut out all meat, that's one thing, then I'm a vegetarian. But if I cut out all products of animal, what you're left with is plant matter, which, what's to say that it's not being used, fertilizer isn't being used, you know? Which doesn't just have to be manure. I mean, like, bone makes great fertilizer. Seashells make great fertilizer. Vegan food, I'm an atheist, so to me a vegan is kind of denying the only chance you're ever going to have to try really crazy foods. I mean, if I was a vegan, I'd have never tried kangaroo, or if I can get my hands on it, I'd love to try alligator, buffalo, both of which are technically on the table. But at the same time, I do get it. I mean, there is really no need to kill animals for it to eat. And I suppose if they ever did make lab-grown meat, I would try it, and if it tasted the same and it was priced the same, yeah, I'd probably switch over to that. There is a huge practical issue. For that. If we were to switch over to vat-grown meat, the problem with that is we would then have to kill off or let die off the whole generation of cattle we have now, because most of the animals wouldn't be able to survive on their own. You know, sheep maybe. But then, you know, imagine Australia without, or New Zealand, I should say, without tons of sheep being controlled. It would just be chaos. It would be black sheep, only without the demon sheephood. Then you have like the cattle. They use huge amount of water, colossal amount of water. Let's open them up to a massive prairie that doesn't have enough water. I wonder what's going to happen. And the billions of chickens we grow in like factories and shit like that. Haha, first crash of the day. No, just be an absolute disaster. Out of my way, you fools! Do you not understand? There's a drainage ditch that needs clearing. Those poor fools are using it by hand. I'm saving themselves from getting infections. California. Going out California way. Technically, I'm going away from California. It's time we head back east. I wonder how many people did the trip in reverse. I mean, we all know about the Oregon Trail and things like that, but what about officer? What about the trail going back to St. Louis and the like? Katharina B has leveled up. Yay! My bitch is bringing money. Cash money. Gonna bring in me some money. Ooh, redneck town. I smell milk. We got some class. We like crack out here. I like having this peyote. Peyote. I hope someone somewhere calls it peyote. You know what? I would actually be tempted to try peyote just once. Maybe a mild form of it, but you only ever need to take it once in your life, apparently. I want to, because, you know, shrooms, they're fun. Weak ones, anyway. I don't know about the more potent ones, but yeah, I'd like it. $88 miles an hour. No, 86 miles. 83. Up. Ooh, that was a close call. We're on the road somewhere, driving continuously. All there is at this point left to do in this game is for me to just visit every location. Afterwards, I don't know about you, but there's not really much else going on. I mean, when the Washington mod comes out, I want to see Washington. That's coming out in April. That's coming out next month. I should be able to afford it. It's like 20 quid. After Washington, though, they have to just expand us. Give us some of these states, just for ease of access. If I want to get to Ratton to Jackpot, it shouldn't be impossible for me to drive, to have to do all this. Let me just go straight enough, you know. Let me go from Seattle, which is roughly around by here, and then do a straight beeline, or near enough, down to Hobbs, without having to go through California, or Nevada, or Arizona. Is it so hard to ask for to go in a straight fucking line? Yeah, I'll pick that up in April. That should be a good laugh. And then I wonder what they're going to do for Europe. They always switch. They go Europe, they go to America, Europe, America, Europe. So Euro Truck, I think the next one on the list should be Ireland or Spain. I think Ireland would be alright on its own. So I think what they should do is Spain, Portugal, and Ireland. I am actually now regretting not using music, but the only thing I have available would be the playlist that I've played already. Turn the radio on, but that would get me fly. The video gets taken down if that's the case. Plus, it would, if I listened to real radio, it would slow down the stream. You know what I could do? I actually thought what I could listen to, but it would still slow down the stream. But I could download it for future ones. LibriVox. You ever want to hear about the Great Gatsby? You ever want to listen to Charles Dickens? The 9/11 inquiry? They are all in the LibriVox domain. This is Audible. Audible hopes you enjoyed this program. And a little while later, and Audible hopes you enjoy this program. Then it's finished. Always used to go twice for some reason. I kind of wish that there was like a cab light. That's something that Bus Simulator actually does right. You can see like an internal cab light. Oh, well, the sun will be coming up soon enough, I suppose. 9 hours remain. I start at 1:30. I know what I could do. This is nothing to do with anything, but there. Now I don't need to ask people how long I've been streaming for. Not that anyone's in the chat. Someone poked their head in real quick and then left. So, suppose we should talk about the elephant in the room. And that's this motherfucker not moving. So I've got Budapest at the end of the month, and I've got, which of course you guys are coming along with, and I've got Paddy's Day week after next. After that, I won't be going on any major trips as far as I can tell. I might be able to, like say when my ma comes up for her birthday. She usually comes up for her up here for the birthday. It's the middle of summer, so it makes sense. We like travelling. Last year we went up to Sligo, and then past Sligo we went to Westport. That was lovely. But But yeah, I don't think I'll be going on any trips until a lot of my finances are sorted. Like, see down there in the corner? Bills, bills, bills. I'm not talking about cash money. I'm talking about cash money in the reverse that makes bills appear and my bills in terms of my euro bills vanish. I've got plenty of woes. Plenty of woes financially. I mean, I'm fighting them, it's just, that's one reason I'm going up to Sligo. That'll be one less thing to worry about for a few more months. But I've got more bills after that, and more bills after that. So I'll have to get that sorted, and then there's things that aren't required that could definitely help me. For example, I need to get a new phone, or I need to get mine repaired. I need to get my computer looked at, which means no streaming probably for a day or two. I need to get oh, I need to put some money back into the emergency fund. I've been taking that out like crazy, so that needs to get put back in. It's a couple of thou. I can't really do anything about. On top of all, there are things I want to buy as well. I want to get I've been pondering whether or not to get a Switch, but I can't like film on the Switch, so as a result, you know, a card would be another one. Was it the Agalto card? The Agalto card. The film on console. Of course, most things these days, they have apps to let you stream. So, maybe it won't be necessary. I think the biggest thing is I need money to basically start going out on dates. So, that's where a huge chunk of my cash is going to go to. Once my bills are sorted, which so far I'm tackling as best I can. Yeah, there's a couple of thousand things, a billion things, a quintillion things, and more get piled on all the time. So even if I don't end up going anywhere for the rest of the year after Budapest, at the end of the year I'm still going to London for Christmas. So that'll be good. Plus, I don't need to buy a ticket to do anything like a flight. I can just go someplace I've never been to before. I still never have gone to Cork. I still haven't shown you the inside of the Guinness storehouse. I'd love to be able to go back to the Aran Islands. Maybe even go down to maybe even grab the ferry over to Wales. That would be interesting. I got another 5 hours. Can I pull this off? I don't think so. Or do I need to completely fill it up? Fuck no. And I suppose there's one more thing I want to get. And that's a kitty cat. So for all that, I'd need tons of things in advance. Carrier, I'd need to probably pay for it, assuming there's no local that has like cats for sale. 'cause it's going to be a bit quieter than planned this year, and that's alright. As long as they can fix my computer, I'll be happy. If they fix my computer, I can do a proper Sleepy Boy stream on top of everything. I can also never have to fear about playing a Paradox game without it crashing on me. Left. Yay. country. 4 hours to go. This is what my channel used to be. Just me talking to myself, hoping that in the future, when people are saved it. People are watching down the line. Right. See, rules of the road and damage for your vehicle is all secondary. Hours. It's weird, it's now saying I've only got one viewer, even though I should be filming on two. Let's have a look. Okay, that's strange. Now it's saying I have two. Also got a thumbs up. Thank you, mysterious stranger. I need to get back into Dublin more and do things in and around Dublin. Maybe after I'm financially solvent again, I can do that more often. Maybe once a month we go into Dublin, hang out with Claire. Go to galleries, expos, things like that. I'm enjoying watching the landscape change. So I just rewatched the entire Ken Burns Vietnam War documentary. Oh come on, I always win when I drive drunk. Play for another 15 minutes. And then wrap it up. Yeah, it was good. I do enjoy that. Great soundtrack, but shit, I forgot about fuel. Well, there's only 2 hours left. I might be able to make it. Although these inclines aren't really helping. There's no point. I'll just be covered by the employer. Yeah, I also watched the Andy Kaufman thing with Jim Carrey. That was fucking amazing. That was so surreal. Like when they went to the Playboy Mansion, and it was like he was playing as, was it Tony Chapman, Tony Kaufman, whatever. Not Kaufman. Whatever the character's name was, and they all thought that was Jim Carrey, and then Jim Carrey actually shows up. You could just see Hugh at this point. He's like, I'm too old for this shit. I didn't put up with the real one doing this shit. I'm not gonna put up with this. Then, now I think what I'll do is, when I'm done here streaming, not just this time though, because I'm actually going to start up a new stream once I'm done with this. Hope you like Bullfrog games. Oh god, it happened. It happened. Well. Don't I feel like a big old mook? I feel like a big old mook. I must have passed like 3... Great. Well, it's not the worst. Let's find us some fuel. There. I'm thinking on Wednesday I'll play, I'll get some vodka and coke and play some really depressing games. No. What could be more depressing than this? A man in his early 30s talking to himself, while his channel spirals into even more insignificance than it already was, while playing a game no one seems to be giving a toss about. I could feel bad about myself, but then I look in the mirror and I'm like, yay, I'm me! I have noticed I have been losing subs though. It's been slow, but I've been losing them. I seem to be stuck around 125. Good thing I didn't start my Discord at 150, Jesus. I would have never gotten there. This is just a slump right now. I need to spice it up. And I need to interact more. I'm not showing up on as many people's... There, that'll do. As many people's streams these days, so I'm obviously not engaging with people. That makes sense. Come on. Costco, huh? Know what I say to that? Costco. Officer, I know this looks bad, but you must understand. Well, honk you. Yeah, no, I know the channel's not doing great these days. I haven't gotten a sub in a while, and I haven't gotten a donation in a while. We haven't been really doing much to spice it up. It's been almost exclusively all gaming. Taking you out to the pub on Wednesday was the first new thing I've done in weeks. And it's something I've done before. Thing is, I'm in the tiny little village in the middle of nowhere. There's only so much I could do. I know one thing I can do, but I gotta wait until the weather stops being so shitty. I'm not gonna walk through a sea of mud. I gotta do that though. Hopefully at the end of the month. No, I won't have the luxury of doing that. Maybe the end of next month. I might be able to sort that out. Well, honk honk. You know what? Okay. For some reason I didn't see the barrier there. Next trip I'm taking is going to be super short. Hey farmer! Farmer, about time someone shows the fuck up. Hey man. What up? What it do? What it do? We are just driving the truck. I will be streaming a couple of games today. This is the first one. I'll probably do a Bullfrog game after this. It might not be themed hospital, but it's probably going to be themed hospital. It seems that one got a lot of love. So I'm probably going to end up playing that after this. Fairly soon too. I'll just probably restock my tea and coffee. Be playing for another 40 minutes. So we got time. You need a steering wheel. Hey, I've got the WAS keys. They're doing fine. You need to play PUBG. The only reason people would come to a PUBG stream would be, hey, look, he's playing PUBG. I haven't seen that in years. No, I have Fortnite, and I've not even started playing Apex Legends yet. I haven't. I tried to play Fortnite a while back and it was fun, but the stream quality was atrocious. So next time I play it, I'll have to premiere it. Which is cool, I've never premiered a video before. It's becoming very popular. Is it getting a second wind? Because if that's the case, cool, I guess. I find it a more boring version of Fortnite. But I find Fortnite more boring than Apex Legends. I was never big into that Battle Royale bullshit. Haven't been much into multiplayer as a rule, but I can go back into it. I just really want someone to play with. That's just it. I don't want to do this shit on my own. I know Stink, he definitely wants to play Fortnite with me, but he's never on. Well, PUBG, yeah, now all I need to do is be able to afford it. Because unlike Fortnite, it costs money. And if you were here earlier, you'd have known that I am currently in financial destitution. True destitution. But if I ever do get my hands on it, abso-fucking-lutely. Until then, I've got the games I have now, and I won't be really able to buy anything new unless people donate. But I won't be able to buy anything new until Jesus, it's March now. Sometime in April. Oh, I have multiplayer. Did you not see it? I get kicked out of it immediately because I don't follow the rules. Fuck that shit. I mean, I don't even get a chance to actually play it. I hop into the cab and immediately, you've been booted from the server because you didn't follow the guidelines. You need to couple a particular type of truck to a particular type of trailer. Anal retentive bastards. One thing you could definitely do right now if you want, if you got a mic, I wouldn't say no, it's a Discord conversation. Hello, Caliente. Fuck you, bus. I know what it's like to drive a bus. I drove one on Wednesday very drunk in Russia. Oh, get pro mods. Single player? I'm not actually sure what that is. Yeah, sure, man. Just hop into the Discord. Wait, are you saying you want to hop into the chat, or are you saying that I should hop into multiplayer? Because multiplayer, like I said, won't work for me. They forbid me from playing it. Literally, in fact, it's weird. But I don't know what I'm doing wrong, other than the first time I played it. But if you're talking about hopping into this Discord, fuck yeah. Just tell me when you're in the chat and I'll bring you on. That, by the way, is an offer almost always open. If you're hearing music playing, then probably not. But even then, I'll make exceptions. Massive expansion for ESC, Scotland, Ireland. Oh, right. Hold on, I'm going to voice chat. I've seen that. And I'm not quite sure how to install it. But I would definitely give it a go. Okay, let me... Video isn't running. Fuck you, video isn't running. Discord. Okay, I'm in. Farmer Ollie, where are you? There you are. And now I will call you. Boop. Hello?
Now then.
Alright. Hello there, Farmer Ollie.
How's it going?
Going well. Wait, let's hear if I can hear you. Yeah, we can hear you. Say hi to the non-existent chat there, Ollie.
Hello.
Now, what accent might that be?
Yes.
That's the accent, is it? The yes part of England. Good old yes, Shire.
York.
Yeah, I had a feeling. I was getting strong Parkinson's and Clarkson vibes from you. Yeah, man, how are you doing?
Good, just watching you streaming it.
Yeah. Today was a bit of a depressing one. Normally when I as you know, normally when I stream I at least get some curiosity. It might be the time of day. Americans are all fast asleep right now. Ha, fuck you, random traffic person. God, this coffee tastes like shit. But it's keeping me pumped. I have to admit, yeah, go on.
It's way better with wheel on these games.
Oh, absolutely. Hell, even that crappy bus driver one suggested I use a wheel.
I have a G29 with a shifter as well.
All right.
Building my PC this weekend, so.
Cool.
Custom built.
Nice. That's what I should have done. I not only got this in the store, I actually got the floor model itself. That was the biggest mistake I could have made. This thing is just buggy as fuck.
How many screens do you have? 2?
Just the one, but I have my my TV on the YouTube channel so I can see it. I tried to get a second screen installed, and it has a weird SCART in the back that it isn't like a HD wire. It's something else entirely. So I'd have to get some sort of splitter for that. On the plus side, in the village in Carrick, there's a new store open that they said they can have a lot of stuff brought in and such. So I'm gonna go and have a look and show them what I'm working with, and if I'm lucky, they'll have. Oh yeah, we've got an adapter in the back, you know. But that won't be for a while. Yeah, I've got bills and I've got 2 trips planned this month. So
nice.
Yeah, Paddy's Day in Dublin, and which of course both which I'll film. Paddy's Day in Dublin and Budapest at the end of the month. So I've got bills, because fuck bills. Bills are everywhere. You cannot escape them.
Nope.
So, of all the simulator games, which ones do you prefer the most?
Farming Simulator 19 and ETS2.
ETS2 I like, but you don't get the long downtime of just driving on an open road as you get in this one.
Yeah.
Especially out in the desert areas, where that's when I started realizing I could just use this as background noise and talk to people, because you don't really need that much thought, do you?
That's why I said, like, pro mods, it's like got. They've pretty much changed the game. Like, it's a brand new game. Like, UK is like real UK in real life. Ireland, Scotland.
I've seen the Irish one. An English guy I watched.
It's good.
It looks too picturesque to be proper Ireland, but it doesn't look terrible.
Do you watch Mark Armstrong?
Oh God, is that his name, or does he go by some tag?
Mark Armstrong Gaming on YouTube.
I do not
Search him
know.
up. He's a legend. He should look at his rig. I'll put the link in the chat if you want.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. Hell, put this on the off chance someone else might want to watch down the line. Put it in the general chat. I like I like the trucking games, but I pop my cherry with Farming Simulator 2014. Hello, Stefan. Now finally we're getting people coming in. About fucking time, I was getting lonely. Alright, let's have a look. Freight market. Actually, I'll just go to the nearest one wherever my truck is right now.
Like, just his setup is, he's got a full-on rig. Like, he can't actually work in real life because he has seizures,
Oh,
and
Jesus.
that's why he's gone on gaming. He plays a lot of ETS Pro mods. It's good.
Nice. I was wondering why I wasn't, I couldn't see myself in the map. Look where the hell I am. I'm basically in the Rio Grande River at this point. Let's swivel back around then. Let's get back into the real world. What the hell? SCC Soft Race Circuit races rounded. Oh, I know this one. This is the little Easter egg, isn't it, where you can race? Fuck it, I'll do it. See if it activates. Oh yeah, I've got a mod installed that turned off the bloody the engine I have has no like revving on my truck, so it sounds terrifyingly quiet.
I've put it in your Discord, the link.
Yeah, that's what I meant with like the chat, because there's a good chance no one will scroll through the entire the entire in-game chat, but
His channel's like proper good though. He's got Mark Armstrong. He convoys with his dad on Truckers MP at night. He's got a proper games room. Oh, it's amazing.
nice.
You should wait till you see his rig. You'll be well jealous.
Absolutely. I mean, Jesus, you should. I think I have shown just how crappy my setup is. My my bloody webcam is just might as well be sellotaped to the front of my screen. You know, it's which I know a lot of people start off this way. But hell, I might as well tell people now. If you look down in the description, you'll see a wish list, and all of it is just tech, so I don't feel so embarrassed with what the fuck I'm using. And I went backwards on this. Fuck it. I did the turn. Good enough. No, I understand why a lot of people don't like the simulator games. I mean, they are kind of dry. Let's be honest here.
I'll tell you something of this Mark Armstrong dude.
Yeah.
He's on 136k subscribers. Just from like doing what's it called, Euro Truck and American Truck Simulator.
Oh, I don't doubt it. If I was out there, like, this is the only thing that's actual popular that I do. You know? It's all there. It's just
once you've stopped streaming, just go check him out. You'll love it.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'll definitely do that. Did you ever play Farm Simulator? What was it? 14, I think it was. 14 or 15?
I've only played Farm Sim 17 and 19.
I've got 17 here, as you know, but I broke my very first tooth on 14 on the PlayStation 4. I think it was free at the time, so no, we had just moved out to the countryside, and I got it as a joke because we're a bunch of city boys, and now we're hanging around a bunch of farming stuff. So I did it as a joke, and then as I was playing it, I was like, you know what? This is kind of relaxing. You know, I was kind of enjoying just working. I started listening to podcasts while I did it, and
I'll upload my screenshots in your Discord like this. This is on the Farm Sim 19.
yeah, how is 19 overall? Good, bad?
It is very good, to be honest.
Compared to 17.
Oh yeah, it's way better.
What are the new mechanics in it? What can you do?
Everything. Can you do? Pretty much everything you do in real life.
As I'm not a farmer, I can only make assumptions. But I used to like. Come on, there it is. Nice. I thought I was doing that wrong. What the fuck is this? It's like a barrier.
Look, once you pull up, like, once you finish,
yeah.
You just check your Discord pictures.
Alright. General chat, photos. Okay, cool. Nice. It's let me guess. It's the pictures, like you can kind of like take like pictures and kind of like edit them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I do. Yeah, it's pretty much I go on people's server and take photos for them and edit them and then send them back.
Cool. I like the sprayer there, the way it's like pumping all the seeds in. That looks pretty cool. It's not just sort of like slow on the side like the other games. Let's have a look at the third one. Ooh, that Holland is very clean and shiny. That needs 17 hours through the mud before it looks right. That's something I noticed in this game. Like, you'd think that they would have like car washes and shit.
Yeah, they do. They have jet washes.
In this American truck.
Oh no! I thought it was on about Fabson.
No. Yeah, you can get the yeah. Of course, you can get the jet washer. I enjoy doing that. It's just I didn't. I was surprised that none of these trucker games have the have this like get them dirty or anything like that. They don't even show a lot of damage, do they? I mean, like they smoke a little bit. That's really about it.
I'd love to see it when you crash, like your bump prongs off or something.
Yeah, give it a little bit of you know, like all those Needs for Speed games and the like. When you're actually damaged, you can see like real damage on the car, like something similar to that. Just
that'll make the game a lot better.
It would make it feel less sterile. Like the whole purpose of this game is just to make money, to upgrade your truck, to get new trucks, to upgrade your character. But I mean, you know, I always thought those simulator games needed like almost like a life mode. What are you putting that money towards? You know.
If you and me just have a game.
Is that your little brother or sister?
My little brother, yeah, little brother.
How are you, mate?
He said hi to you.
Hello.
Hi. What's your name then?
What's your name?
Hiya, Max. I'm Dylan.
Hi, Dylan.
Look, I'll go on his stream so you can see him.
Yeah, it's very empty there right now, so it'd be nice to see some.
No.
What did he say?
Yeah. No, he didn't say out. He's just watching you driving.
Yeah.
How did you get 3 things on your steering wheel?
Oh, I bought them. They're very useless, but they look pretty.
They look shiny.
They are very shiny. I'm not quite sure what they do, but a real trucker came in here and said he wished his truck had them. So I feel very good about that.
They're pretty much like...
How much have they?
Instead of actually using your normal like steering wheel, you can use them knobs to turn the wheel.
So why would you need 4 of them?
I don't know.
whatever they were, they're not worth it.
Dylan,
except for, yeah.
How much are them for all 4 of them?
They were 150 in-game dollars. So.
Oliver, you could buy some.
I could when I get my computer.
Yeah. And see how much money you've got.
I always thought this game needed more stuff like that, like just inside the cabin. Euro Truck's got a few things like that. Sponsorships.
Yeah, if you buy all the DLCs, you get it all.
Yeah.
Where are you delivering to?
I am bringing this big thing from... We're in America.
Let's see how big it is.
Tucson to...
I think if I took my fire safety tags,
Carlsbad.
Hold on a minute, I just have to log into internet.
So, let's have a look. Let's show you.
How big is it?
It's this big. It's very long.
I'll show you now.
No,
wow.
Yeah.
I've delivered one of them before.
Yeah, but you've done a plane or a helicopter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you've done a massive circle thing. Or a farm, haven't you? Whoa, how did you decorate that truck?
You don't need to shout. It's under TV. You're struggling around there. Do you need Max to come and get you out?
No comment.
You went through a red light.
I did.
Oh,
I'm a very bad truck driver. Do not use me as an example to drive, because it would just end badly for everyone.
I used to tip over all of his truck, but now I don't.
Nice. I tip over at least once a stream. It's a tradition now.
I've seen you more times than that, Dylan.
Let's see, what's the most I ever did? Probably like 5 or 6.
I think it was when you was drinking on your stream. I think you tipped over about 40 times.
Well, it adds to the flavour of it. Everyone can drive normally. Only one person. Yeah, absolutely. Good thing I can turn off the
we're gonna
rolls.
ban you. We're gonna ban you.
No, we're not.
And report you on PUBG.
We're too nice. You don't play PUBG.
Yeah.
Do it anyway, just to see what they do.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, sir, but I don't think we can do anything about that. Let's see. Is there any mod or anything you can do to make your truck go past 105?
What?
These on Euro truck, but not an American truck. Stop shouting. God. So,
Dylan, do you do any like hobbies, like football or rugby?
drinking.
Well, yeah, drinking. I love to travel. I go around the place, around Ireland, and I go other countries.
Where do you live?
I live in Ireland. Out in the middle of the country.
Oh, you could like get a massive train or something.
Finish
Totally
off your
meant to.
sentence.
Yeah, go on. No worries.
You could have got a massive train and like come over here.
I'd love to see more of the UK. I've only ever been to Scotland and London.
Yeah, from where we live, Scott.
Yeah, it's
I
not
like
too
the
bad.
Irish accent in Northern Ireland.
Never
we
known.
can't stand
Proper
that
strong.
accent. That is.
I love it.
My ma cannot stand it. She said, "Never bring home a Northern Ireland girl."
Alright, love.
That's not Irish.
Okay.
I don't know what accent you just did there, but it wasn't Irish.
Bolo.
That's Indian, Max.
Hola.
There's plenty of them. That's Spanish. You're getting closer.
You want a shower?
Or no, that's the one
Max,
I
you
always
go
do.
downstairs and get a shower.
Okay, you go back get a bath
Yes, Max.
or shower. Or did Dad go down and wipe his shower down?
No, you're going into Indian.
I don't know, that sounded a little bit like a Dublin accent. A Dublin accent like this. That's our equivalent to Cockney.
I'm gonna go get a bar.
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 Always very big B's. They kind of pronounce or
Yeah.
and ors.
Get out.
It's not.
Get out, Max.
Why?
It's his room, he won't get out. Go.
Whoa. I hate having brothers.
How old is he?
He's the same age as him. What do you think?
What?
He's the same age as Oliver, 14.
Yeah, he's my twin. Not the one who's talking now, it's my twin brother.
I'm 7.
Max is 7.
Oh.
And I look cute. I look like a monkey sometimes.
Yeah, you are a monkey.
Oh, there we are. That's a good crash.
Did he just...
Get off it. Go downstairs.
No.
You might hate having brothers, but there were times I wish I had a brother or sister. I mean, I'm smarter now, but when I was younger. Oh, yeah, we'll do this stream and then I'll end it and start up a new one with a different game.
PUBG. No, I'm joking.
Yeah. Well, hey, if you got the money to give it to me, I'll download it right now. But fact of the matter is, I picked Fortnite because it was free. Plus, I could see which way the wind was blowing. No one seemed to give two monkeys bits, as the saying goes, on PUBG anymore. But now it seems Fortnite, no one cares about Fortnite. Oh, they only last like 5 seconds these days.
Yeah, I just rage on Fortnite most of the time, but when I get my PC, I can play with you.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I'm definitely looking. I know Chaos Gamer's down for it. Boom Heavy from Australia, he's down for it. And Stink.
Oh, Boom Boss Heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know him.
Yeah, he's cool. He was here a few streams ago in the chat. He's cool. Yeah, so couldn't find a job and had to return. By the way, when I play Euro Truck, it's an absolute disaster nowadays because I'm massively in debt. I mean, hugely in debt. $500,000 in debt.
I'll share your stream out now.
Appreciate it, except unless we get a huge influx of people. Well, no, if I can wrap up this quick enough, no massive crashes or anything like that, I'll do one more trip just for the sake of it. It's a very short trip, though. Oof. Then I suppose I could also look into upgrading my truck. Maybe? Got enough cash. Yeah, I'll do that before I do one more trip. I'll see what wonders I can unlock. I used to have a mod for the back, like the mud flaps, and it's you know the silhouette of the girl sitting that you see a lot of like trucks in like cartoons and TV shows would have.
You might have someone coming in called Harry in a minute.
All right, there, Harry. Or hello. Well, Harry's fine, but that's all well and good. All are welcome, except for that what's his name, the Josh fella. He can go right off. He can get
Who's
off.
that?
You know my him yet?
Do you mind? I don't know who this Josh is.
He's a guy from the States. He used to be a mod here. Lunatic Gamer, his name was.
Right.
And he just went a little bit loopy. He started to shout at people in the Discord. If you're curious, you can scroll up in the Discord and see the whole thing. So I told him to back off, and then he just said, "Oh, you guys don't like me anymore, so I'm just gonna leave." And then he started to more or less stalk me. Very strange young man. Very strange young man.
Richard. Lucas weighs 25 kilograms. Well, nearly 30.
Very good. Ugh. 4 people watching now.
Well, that's cool. If you notice down the bottom of the screen, this thing's saying 1. It just won't move. I think...
It's saying 4 for me.
Oh, is it? That's cool. For me, it just says 1.
Not on the screen, I mean like on the actual
down
watching
below.
thing.
Hold on, I know a great way of resolving that. You just turn it on and off, as is ancient tradition.
Oh, there's a sign there, by the way.
Yeah, I saw the sign. I saw it after the fact, but I saw it all the same. Hello, people who are currently watching, by the way. This will be the first of many streams. If you're not already, please consider liking and subscribing and all that beautiful, beautiful stuff. But also, we have a Discord where you can find...
Also, we have a Discord, but join it if you want.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Don't fret. You can chill here if you want. You can chill here.
Have a pint.
Well, I don't have any money, but Thanks, by the way, for popping in on Wednesday. In the barrel store, that was probably the best part of the evening.
No, that's alright.
Yeah. That whole stream was just a bit of a disaster. I didn't have as much money as I wanted. There wasn't really much going on in the village. Although we did get to see those buskers. Yay. You should have seen the... I don't know if I filmed them, but there was a good couple of drunk lads who were dancing next to them, and they looked like total tosspots. Just... I feel sorry for any buskers who have to put up with drunk people like that. At least when you're on stage, you kind of have like a distance between you. Buskers just sit in the corner and like, oh great, now we have to put up with you for the rest of the evening. Oh, you're my best mate, you are. Alcohol, you ruin everything. I make it great. But yeah. Shazbot. I've got to now find a fuel. So San Diego. Knew a girl from San Diego. She was nice. God. So what's in store for you then, there, Ollie, for the rest of the evening or the rest of the day?
Well, I'm going to my dad's for a week now because Mum's going to Benidorm.
Oh, nice. I've never been to Benidorm.
We had a house fire before Christmas, so they're just going for a break. Yeah, we had a pretty bad house fire, to be honest.
Did you lose a lot?
Everything, yeah.
Jesus.
If we didn't get out that window, then we wouldn't have been here.
God, that must have been terrifying.
It was.
Trying to think. Never had a house fire, but we got evacuated first year we moved out to the country from flooding. Our whole apartment was just surrounded by water. It didn't actually come in, which is a godsend in that sense, but all the toilets and all the sinks overflew with sewage because they were getting backed up. So that was a fun thing to come back to, and that happened just before Christmas. So we got to celebrate Christmas in this crappy little house at the foot of a hill somewhere, freezing cold because there was no like heating or anything. But, yeah, I'd actually take that over the house fire because we didn't lose it, and like I said, you guys.
Yeah.
So does your dad live nearby you or what? Like, is it a
Yeah,
long
he just lives up the road.
That's good. My parents separated when I was like 5 or 6, and he lived on the other side of Dublin, which isn't too far. I know now. I've actually walked it once or twice, which is a good couple of miles, but he never really showed up. Well, you know, that was me dad. Cool guy, but never really around.
Yeah.
Oh well. More time for me, I suppose. Let's see. Right, so an hour 50 left on this.
Yep.
Oh. So San Diego, Carlsbad, and then I think we'll just end it. I'll end it and I'll start up a new stream probably within half an hour. Play something not truck based, and of course we have to have an inspection. Have you met Raytard yet?
Nope.
He was in the bus thing on Wednesday. I met him up in Omaha, Nebraska, and he was an actual trucker, like a proper trucker. And he loved to. He told me tons of stories, and one of which is these things. They're ubiquitous everywhere, but the trucker themselves aren't really aware of what gets put in the back of their truck. So sometimes you're just going to get absolutely destroyed. The truck drivers who are going to take the responsibility. Like, they could have something illegal in the back. They could have something completely not nailed down. It's just, I wouldn't.
Yeah, it is a bit.
Go on.
No, go on. I was just saying it is a bit like bad because you could get all sorts of drugs and stuff and get pulled over.
Mm-hmm.
Most of
Absolutely.
them.
So he had something that could have landed him in jail in the back. He wouldn't say what. He just said it was like really bad when he found out, when he was just checking for the sake of it. And he was driving along, and he was like, "Oh God, no way!" Because he knew the roads at this point. So I have to stop doing that. So he ends up coming up to one of those, and on that day of all the days, it was closed for maintenance. So he just got to drove straight on ahead. I dodged a bullet there, but I'd love to drive. I'd love to like do something like this, where I could travel as a job. But I imagine it gets monotonous after a while in like real life. Plus, I can imagine it's uncomfortable, like driving day in day out in a truck. Too.
So what have you been up to today apart from YouTube?
I've been mostly on Plenty of Fish. You know the website?
Nope.
It's a dating website.
Oh, yeah.
So I've just been throwing
Finding
my,
some girls.
Finding a girl would be nice. Most of which I said this earlier in the stream, but obviously no one was in the chat at the time, so it's lost to the sands of time. But I was just saying that this girl, she was a vegan, and I said, "Oh well, yeah," and I was like, "Oh well, you know, you had me up to vegan, but I can make an exception." You know, just me playfully saying I wouldn't have given two tosses if she was a vegan or not, but she was having none of that. Oh no, you had to be a vegan if you even wanted to meet her up for a cup of coffee.
Really?
Yeah, so I was just there like, okay, well, good luck to you there, love. Jesus, like, I wouldn't care one bit, but she's one of those people who has it as a religion. I've got, my best friend is a vegan here in Ireland, and she doesn't care that I eat meat. But something tells me if I went out on a date with this woman, she'd probably fling a steak at my face or something. Still, besides that,
are you going to get in there?
I should be able to.
I don't think you will.
I think I will if I believe in myself. Come on, kids, clap hard. Look at that texture for the food mart. It's just shelves of what look like motor oil, a lot of motor oil, and crisps. Oh, I think I see.
Me.
Yeah, why not combine the two? You know?
Yeah, crisps and oil.
Yeah, oily crisps.
Can't beat it.
Hey, you're the country that gave us pig trotters, so you know. Although I have to admit, I love Scotch eggs. Those are lovely.
Nice. Yeah, they're alright. I like Scotch eggs.
You can only get them frozen here, like up in Tesco's.
Ugh.
I know.
You get them like in pies and anyway.
What is it? When I was up in Cornwall a few years ago, I had my first Cornish pasty, and it was alright. I thought there was like too much. I think it was turnip or leek in it, and I was like, ugh. But the rest of it tasted lovely. I prefer their ice cream, honestly. Cornish ice cream is great.
I'm going to invite you to my Discord, yeah?
Yeah, sure, absolutely, man. Like I said, feel free to pop it into anywhere on the my Discord. Don't ever hesitate to shill. I have a bad habit of not reminding people to, you know, check out this and do that, because I don't want to come across as obnoxious. But then I never do it at all, and then no one has any idea I've got a Discord or a or I've got a Streamlabs or a wish list or whatever. I have to start networking again. I used to be good at it. I think that's one reason why I'm losing subs, honestly. I'm just not interacting with people. Like, I've missed the last 5... No, not last 5. I did the last 3 Drunken Peasants. And that's usually that's usually where I'd hang around and interact with. Of course, I'm not on their Patreon anymore, so I kind of feel a bit crap going back to the pleb chat. I hate being poor.
Poor.
I'm poor, I is.
I have no money.
No one has any money. Money is for people who have money.
Mm.
No, I'm not poor. I'm actually, I think I'm making more money than I ever have in my life up to this point. But you know, this place isn't cheap that I'm living in. So.
Do you have a real job or not?
No, I'm on DA.
Oh.
So I do odd things from here to there, and for a while it looked like maybe I could make a little bit of extra scratching doing the money from this, but I haven't gotten a donation in a long while. So I actually have to remind myself that I was never entitled to it. I have to practice what I preach when I tell people that, you know, like, you're not owed the money. But then I see like Zero always down the corner there mocking me. You just need to remind yourself of some perspective. But no, I was looking for a job a while back. Apparently, I could look in again now. Now actually, probably after Paddy's Day, I should start thinking about it. There's a cafe that offered me work, and they said, well, right now isn't a good idea because we've just opened up and we don't really have any openings. But give us a little while. You know, just doing like odd jobs in the back. Plus, apparently they're going to expand out the catering. So, you know, if they need somebody to make 50 sandwiches, I think I could do that. It's just something on the side. Especially until this financial glut that I find myself in. Who happened just before Christmas, and I was gutted, I'm not going to lie.
What's your PC specs then? What graphics card and stuff?
Oh, God. Well, I can tell you the make of the computer, and it's basically what came with it. It's a Predator G3, Intel 6, and Sound Blaster 2, 4K, 2K, easy swap. Yeah, that's about it. That's what all is on the side. I used to know the actual generic specs of it. Why the hell isn't it screw it.
It says there's 4 people watching, but no one's typing.
I know that. A lot of people do listen to me just in the background. That's cool. Although I would prefer a more active chat. I'm also cool with just people having me as the background. Someone used me once as ASMR. Would you believe that?
What?
That someone used me as ASMR, and it was talking about bloody incels of all things. And I don't know. It was a woman too. She just kind of. I just said your video has been added to this, that, and the other. No, you don't need to be pushy. I do appreciate if they do pop in, but they don't need to pop in at all. Sometimes they're just listening to me, like that retard guy. He listens to me in the car.
I didn't manage to finish my sentence.
Oh, okay. What am I doing now? Oh yeah, I'm ending the stream.
There we go.
Well, actually, hold on. Truck manager, garage manager. I want to upgrade now, actually. Truck upgrades. Don't even need to travel anywhere. I'll just immediately hop to it. Make sure you like and subscribe. That would be greatly appreciated. Set GPS to nearest. 15 minutes. Alright, screw it. Parking brake engaged. No, it's not. I do need to spice up my channel, that is true. I've just been gaming non-stop as of late, which I like. I like the game, of course, but, you know, I also used to do travel a lot more. I used to, which, you know, you're getting at least 3 travel videos this month, so that's something. I haven't done a review since the 24 stream. Jesus. And I have to, once I get this computer fixed, I'll do the Sleepy Boy stream again. That was, I've never actually seen myself sleep, which is not that much of a shock when you think about it. But, yeah,
The stream went off.
I know, yeah, an hour and a half into it.
Why?
The computer froze.
Oh shit.
Yep, and that's why I need this thing fixed. That's why you don't buy a floor model. It freezes. It particularly doesn't like Paradox games. I said it all in the Where's My Sleepy Boy stream.
Right, I've got a nip off. I've got to get to my dad's and stuff like that. So.
Well, May, I'm finished now anyway. So I do appreciate you showing up. I do appreciate the conversation, and
keep entertained.
Yeah, absolutely. It's more interesting than just me rambling on to myself.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, don't one more time. If you have anything to shill, now's the time.
Yeah. Well, the next time I'll be speaking to you on my PC, so I can maybe join you one day.
Coola boola. But yeah, like I'm gonna mess around with the upgrades here on my truck, and then end this stream. And then half an hour later, play some probably some Theme Hospital, because people seem to like that. So yeah, don't be a stranger, and have fun at your dad's.
Yep. Cheers. See you later.
See you, man.
Happy trucking.
Shall. And thank you there, man. And thank you anyone who's in the chat currently, or just watching, or whatever. Service. I'm gonna upgrade it. It's for repair, even though there shouldn't be any damage to it. I've got damage turned off. Truck configuration. Now. Boop, boop. Still nothing new. Aha! New truck engines. Normal cargo goes down, but heavy cargo and hill traverse goes. Ooh. Alright. So we got a new engine. The Cat TA whatever. We got suspension, interior, paint job. I still kind of like this paint job because it kind of looks like the colors of my channel's banner, so yeah, but at the same time there's some other cooler ones. Rodeo looks kind of cool. Takeoff to support our troops. Mission accomplished. Cityscape looks cool, except you can't go to New York, so what's the point? Wave, actually, I like the look of Wave. Wave is cool. Cougar, trying a little bit too hard. Wings of Freedom! Pinstripe, that looks kind of cool. Flames, that looks something from like the 70s. Yeah, away with your modifications. So, accessories. Let's have a look inside, see if there's anything new. Already have it. Do I? I do not. Ooh, it's so pointless. That one makes the truck look bigger. I'll get the deflector because it's... Yeah. How about... What's this? Ooh. Chrome exclusive skirts. Yes. My truck is very shiny looking. Front. No, that's still the best one we got. Bumper. Bumper, modern flares. Yeah. I'm sure all this has actual purpose. It's not just aesthetic in like real life, but I don't know what the hell it does for the most part. Now what pray tell is this? Exclusive exhaust. Oh yes. My truck looks like something from Mask, and I don't mean The Mask, I mean Masked Crusaders fighting crime over time. Do do do. I don't remember the rest of the song. Mask. Oh, I was like, oh boy, a glove box. Actually, I like the interior, but I wish you could do like the backgrounds. Some of them show like you've got like a microwave and stuff like that. There should be a little TV. What are we doing? What are we doing? No. Yeah, here they are. Wood, 40. Oh, they're 40 a pop. Okay. That's not terrible. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. So one last time to see. Oh yeah, let's see. Can I get the flaps on the back? No, I have to get that mod reinstalled. Oh, great, these are new. Shadow. No, need to do them all, otherwise that'll look stupid. Alright. There, my truck kinda looks almost like something from Mad Max, but nah. I think it's just old rivets. Okay, so beforehand, let's have a quick feel of the new engine. It sounds like a truck now! Hey look, they're not rivets at all, they're lights! Cool. Oh, I feel the difference. Damn. This is a potent engine. Well, next time I play this, I will have a engine that would make God himself weep. Save automatically, do you want to quit? I do. So, do not wait long, I will be back, and I will be back in classic early 90s British comedy style, in the form of Theme Hospital. So, yeah, around about 3:45 my time. So, if you like what you saw, thank you so much. Remember to give it a thumbs up. If not, a thumbs down is just as welcome. Well, no, it's actually the opposite, but I'm an adult enough to be okay with it. Comments are always welcome, that is true. Even trolls at this point. I'm good for trolls. We have a Discord, which you will find a link of in the description, along with my contact details. And yeah. We're back to our standard weekend playtime. So, see you all in a little while. Say it. Say the word out. Little while.